When it comes to New Year's resolutions to eat healthier and exercise, too often we try to make drastic changes to our diet and our workout. But let's be honest, overhauling our daily habits can feel overwhelming and exhausting, and then it becomes harder to reach our goal. So, for practical, realistic tips to help our resolutions stick this year, we are joined by Tomlinson and Brandi Mingyar from Mount Carmel. Welcome to you both.
Hi. Thank you.
Hi. We need your advice. I need your advice because as I was saying during the commercial break, many years I have started out and saying something dramatic like, I'm going to work out an hour every day and only eat vegetables, and it maybe lasts 2 days. So, all right, Brandi, let's start with you. Why do so many folks struggle to stick with those New Year's resolutions and eating healthy?
Yeah, a couple things come to mind for me. I think for starters, one of the biggest mistakes people make are trying to change many things at once. That tends to feel very overwhelming.
It does.
When we're overwhelmed, we tend to give up and we don't stick with it. So I think one thing at a time is always my biggest piece of advice there. And then the second thing is not getting specific enough with our goals. So we might think, okay, my goal is to eat healthier in the new year, but taking the time to break down how we are going to do that in a way that's specific and measurable is really important.
That sounds like good advice that we can actually digest day to day without feeling overwhelmed. What is an example of a smart food-related resolution?
So getting specific and measurable. So an example of that would be, let's say your goal is to eat better in the new year. Instead of thinking, I'm going to eat better in the new year, think specific and measurable. So for example, I'm going to consume 3 servings of vegetables each day, or I'm going to drink 80 ounces of water each day, or I'm going to have protein with every meal and snack. Those are specific, and those are things that can be measured.
Absolutely, and we can mix it in. Maybe it's for breakfast, and then we have something more easily accessible and convenient for lunch, or maybe we do it for dinner. Balance, right? It's all about balance. Are there other simple food-related resolutions that we can try?
The biggest thing I always recommend to people is to have a plan, because we're so busy, we live very busy lives, and when we don't have a plan and we're going through our schedule, when there's, again, nothing planned, we don't have time, we grab quick, easy, and convenient. And sometimes that can be okay, but majority of the time it's not the best thing to be gravitating towards all the time. So having a plan. And then I think the second thing would be, instead of focusing on restriction, oh, I'm on a diet, I'm gonna cut out this, and this. Focus on, what can I add to my diet? Can I add fruits and vegetables? Can I add more protein and fiber? Can I add more hydration, or whatever the case might be? And I think that makes it a bit more manageable.
I love that. It's more about positivity.
Yes.
What am I gonna add to my daily nutrition instead of, oh, great, there goes the sugar.
Right.
Can't have that. Okay, so we're going to think about adding something, adding something good for us. Brian, okay, you're our guy to talk about getting moving, working those muscles, and getting that heart rate up. What about exercise resolutions? What's the biggest mistake people make when it comes to exercise resolutions?
Yeah, sort of like what Brandi just said. Too much too soon. People think, what's the hardest workout I could do to get quick results? Or back when I played high school sports, I could do this. You're not that anymore, especially if you haven't been active for a while. So you want to start small and maybe just focus on a frequency goal. Just scheduling, 3 workouts enough. 3 workouts a week is enough to start. That's a good goal to start.
That sounds like good advice. So walk us through, how can we set those realistic, attainable exercise goals in our new year?
Yeah, so everybody's goal is different, so I would encourage people to seek professional guidance. Mount Carmel Fitness Center is the best gym in Columbus for adults. All of our staff have credentials and degrees in exercise science, so seek someone like that out and have them cater your exercise program to you.
Okay, so tell us about the fitness center there at Mount Carmel. How do we get involved? How can someone say, I'm going to take this step, I'm going to seek out this help? What do they do? Do they go online or do they call?
Either or. We would actually prefer if you just show up. We would love to show you around. We can give you some basic assessments and help you give you some information about what you should be doing for your personal exercise. Whether you end up joining the fitness center or not, we can equip you with that information.
All right. This is good advice. Brandi and Brian, thank you both so much. MountCarmelFitness.com is the website. A lot more information and resources there, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right. Write it down, folks, and good luck in your New Year's resolution. Thank you for guiding us through this.
Thank you.